GreenChoice Paint and Supply got involved with this particular net zero energy efficient ReVISION home here in Las Vegas because we are a paint company that offers that very scenario of a low VOC, low odor product that is dispensed on demand in our warehouse. We don't traditionally stock paint. We use the components themselves that make up paint and make it on demand, which of course reduces the amount of supply going obsolete. It also allows us to manufacture the product for the end user. There aren't any batch dates to create. We also, of course, offer unique ways of producing it in different size buckets, 2-gallon buckets and 3.5-gallon buckets, as opposed to traditionally just your quart, gallon, and 5-gallon quantities. That's also designed to only order the amount of paint that you need, therefore reducing the amount of waste in the end. Also, what's unique about our particular paint is the 5-gallon buckets. We use 5-gallon liners. Therefore, you can, when the bucket is empty, you can dispose of the liner and then reuse that 5-gallon bucket, and we can refill it again to any other color or product line that you need. And so we are reusing all the time. We're reducing because of the amount of paint that you can order with our unique bucket sizes, and then we can recycle afterwards also those buckets. It is an acrylic water-based product, which basically means to dispose of it's really simple. It just has to be not in liquid form. It just has to have dried. Once it's dry, it can be disposed of right into the trash. We supplied the ReVISION home with all of the interior paint, which covered all of the square footage of the walls and the ceiling, and used a combination of different colors that were predetermined by the designer, who then brought them to GreenChoice Paint and Supply. We custom matched them in the respective sheens that were necessary to cover the square footage, and proceeded from there. So the touch-up quality in this case is a really important factor in the Fresh Choice paint line. That being said, the traditional paint industry, when they fill a bucket of paint, fill the product level by volume. And the industry standard of that volume is either 4% low or high. So if a homeowner can buy a particular gallon of paint several years down the line, buy the exact same color, the exact same paint, and have maybe as much as an 8% variance from batch to batch, which is what causes our touch-up problems. Our system from the APM is all filled on a weight volume. And so because of the weight, no matter if we make a quart or a 5-gallon bucket, it's weighed within 1/100th of a gram accurate every single dispense, which allows you to, 5 years later, touch up what you put in your home perfectly. It'll match sheen, it'll match the color, and you'll get the exact same performance from that new paint as you did from 5 years ago, where traditionally that's not the case. With low VOC products, particularly ours, the most noticeable part of that is the low odor. There really is no odor to speak of. It's very, very minimal, especially when it's applied either in spray application commercially or brush and roll by a do-it-yourselfer. Where it's appropriate in this particular case was that it is low VOC. So during the application of the paint, it emitted very low volatile organic compounds, or your VOCs, which in turn made it appropriate for this particular project. Now, GreenChoice Paint and Supply was very honored to be approached on this particular net zero ReVISION home here in Las Vegas. We felt it a very impressed to make sure that people are aware of GreenChoice Paint and Supply here in Las Vegas, and that there is now a real paint product that offers a low VOC content, a low odor, and everyone now can do their part in helping the environment, as well as get the end result that they want: vibrant colors, good touch-up, and a good paint job.